Hello everybody, this is Ninja Guy 12 here, bringing you the GBO2 update for April 9th, 2026. I had to double check on my phone, just I didn't get the date wrong. And this week we got the F91 back cannon equipped type, which looks pretty cool. It is a F91 variations, or mostly variation design, I'm pretty sure. And basically, it's the F91, but it has new shoulders, and then it has the new backpack. Or like I said at the VSBRs, it has the back cannons there with the missiles. And then there's a guaranteed boosted supply drop. So at step 7, you get the F91 back cannon type equipped, guaranteed with the new custom part, which looks like it's just for sports. And then at step 10, you get the guaranteed, get another guarantee with the F91 head and a guaranteed 4-star. And yeah, I guess they didn't want to make a new like backpack outfit for this one, I guess, which sucks. There's a half off for that first step though. And then step 4 is all mobile suits. Gilgu Lancer guaranteed, which I don't have this suit at all, so I'll be definitely going for this one. Even if it is the level 2. Another free 10 spin to get a guaranteed custom part. Hopefully it's one I don't have. I'll go over what the new mobile suits are for logging in. And pretty much mostly the same. We got new limited missions to get the level 3 and 4 Zanny, if I'm correct. But maybe also give us the level 1 and 2, if I'm not mistaken. So the video's already kind of starting there, but kind of just sit and wait. There we go. I do really like this. I do have the Master Grade kit, which also includes the twin VSBR setup type. So hopefully I could build that someday in the near future. But yeah, as cool as this is, it's just gonna get slaughtered by the F90, or not F90, the V2. Can't believe I got those mixed up. My bad. That's what happens when I'm half asleep. Anyways. New to DP store? Nothing. Also, no new weapons here with the DP store or custom parts, but that's to be expected. Recycle counter. Level 3 Desert Zaku, level 2 Psycho Bawu, level 2 Desert Zaku, level 1 Zaku 3 Saikamu test type, level 2 Zaku 2 Sutzer, level 3 Zaku 2 Stutzer, level 1 Desert Zaku, level 1 Psycho Bawu, level 3 Full Armor Gundam ground type, Roswell Jagan, High Mobility Zaku level 4, Gun Tank 2 level 4. That's about it. Man, I've tried so many times to get a decent match with a Psycho Bawu for you guys. It's just never gonna happen, bro. I get my ass kicked every time using this thing. Oh, and then what's new in here is the Lancer weapon for the Gelgoog Lancer, or Lancier, or whatever. I know it's kind of full the name, I think, is in UC Engage. Other than that, Barragiras Black Vanguard Beam Saber level 2, Full Armor Gundam ground type twin beam rifles, Gundam G first beam sabers. No new... Oh no, overtuning range parts in here, if anyone needs that. 130 tickets. Level 5 cooling system. And then everything else is all old stuff. Alright. I think this time just to be a little different, I'm going to go ahead and kind of talk about the stats and stuff. But before I do that, so for what you get free, if you log in, you'll get the Gym Sniper Custom Missile Launcher, the Zissa, the Hyakushiki Kai Ground Type, the G-Line Full Custom, Palace Athene, Riesel Type C Defensor B Unit, the Zagok, High Boost Gym, Shizram Gallus, Striker Custom, Gundam GBO2 Beam Bazooka, Bound Dock, Zaku 4, Elia, I forgot what her last name was. Gotcha, or Gotcha, I don't know how you're supposed to properly pronounce that. G-Line Standard Armor, Dawaz Custom, Doga, Gundam Mark 4, Gustav Karl, and the Sazabi. So if you didn't have any of these suits, well, make sure you log in so you get those.
That should be all you need to know.
Alright. Oh, let me check on limited missions too. So yes, level 4 Zanny, if you complete all the limited missions. Sorting the battle 3 times for the splitter camo. Sword in the battle 9 times for the scarf. For the face, level 3 Zanny ground type for 15 matches. Sortie into rated matches 5 times for 200,000 DP in total here. And then a total assist score of 11,000 for 50 1-star mechanic tickets and 50 1-star modification kits. And then now let's go ahead and go over the stats of the new F91, shall we? Let's go through here. F91 back cannon equipped. 750 ground space use support. HP 2300, ballistic resistance, beam resistance, and melee resistance are all 28, which is pretty decent. Range strength of 65, melee strength of 10, movement speed 145, top speed 220, thruster gauge 75, turning speed 78. 14 close range slots, 22 medium range slots, and then 21 long range slots. Melee priority of 1. Time to sortie again 12 seconds. Space compatibility 5-star rarity. And then its base enhancement value is of 4,600. For the equipment, it has its own dedicated beam rifle, which is not the. It's slightly different from the F91's beam rifle. Ammo-based weapon, lacking focused fire, but capable of staggering foes with normal fire, so just normal staggers people. The beam saber doesn't have aerial melee, which is strange. I was kind of expecting it to have aerial melee for that. The Vulcan guns, power 160, ammo 50, range 200 meters. The mega machine gun cannons on the chest there. Has ASL and high rate of fire, effective for destroying parts, and also quickly builds up stagger, if I remember. The 4-2 big, or beam gatlings, yeah. Power 220, or heat rate 4%, holy crap. That's really low. Range 400 meters, overheat 12 seconds. Beam Gatling gun with machine gun properties. Pressing the reload button with the heat gauge 100% removes the limiter, enabling firing during jumps while stopped. And temporarily altering weapon performance. Heat gauge consumption is halted during attacks. Okay, that's pretty good. I'm not sure how quickly it'll stagger a V2 running up on you, but we'll see. The large missiles times 4 power, 1200. So, and there's 4. Since I'm assuming it shoots all 4, that'd be like 60 or 6,000 damage if you hit all 4. Must stop the fire. Simultaneously fires large missiles, offering long suppression towards reticle. Aerial rapid fire also possible. So it does heavy stagger, which is decent. Not going to stop a V2 though. And then the incendiary missiles times 4. Power 800, ammo 4, range 400 meters. Fired ammo towards reticle that deals incendiary damage. Must stop the fire. Aerial rapid fire also possible. And then the beam shield. Power 2000, shield HP 6500, overheat 20 seconds. And then just the usual shield fare. If you time it right, against a mobile suit using melee, that's not a heavy attack. It'll stagger, or not stagger, it'll knock them down. So that's that. As for the skills, so it has high performance radar, level 4. If your unit's head HP is maxed out, enemy units stop within range will show up on radar. Okay, that's pretty good. Allows allies see mobile suit HP of enemy mobile suits. Aerospace gimbal, stable at altitude control measurement in space. Larger pitch angle. It does have resist move. Okay, so it does kind of have a dodge roll, which is kind of necessary for this thing. Landing after high-speed movement can be cancelled, but the high-speed movement of lower thruster consumption and high-speed movement can be performed again. High-speed movement of slightly less thruster consumption and additional action can be performed while jumping as well. Also reduces thruster use by 50% during high-speed movement in air. Descents lower in the air, making it easier to perform mid-air action. Also reduces stagger when hit rapidly by attacks without suppressive effects in mid-air. Nullifies the stagger caused by mobile suit explosions. Uses melee attack or tackle to cancel hard landings after jumping or high-speed movement. Allows for 2-attack melee combo. Although it doesn't have aerial melee, so what's kind of the point? Moving in the same direction and high-speed space movement transitions into cruising movement without deceleration or decelerating. Also improves mobile suit turning performance by 3. The thruster's initial consumption is decreased by 20% when using high-speed movement and jumping. Uses reaction when hit by a range attack while jumping or falling. This effect will not apply when moving at high speed while in midair. Okay, this is a necessary skill. Activated while using a ranged weapon, you must stop the fire. Reduces reaction caused by range attacks and stagger when hit consecutively by attacks without suppressive effects. Damage received from range attacks is also reduced by 20%. Flap booster level 2. So it can kind of fly a little bit. Max performance skill can be activated after destroying a certain number of enemy mobile suits or destruction assists. Pressing the touchpad while the skill is ready for activation fully recovers HP for all powered thrusters, ranged weapon ammo, and heat gauges, temporarily activating the skill. It decreases your unit's attack power and mobility, and reduces the amount of thruster consumed at the start of and during high-speed movement. While active, the anti-air range auxiliary program level 1 skill is provided in position if your unit on enemy radar is delayed. This skill can be used again after some time has passed. Why doesn't this thing just have that anti-air ranged program as a skill? Baffles me. And then it has a special counter, which gives a temporary boost attack and defense for you and your allies. Level 2 bullet feeder when reloading with ammo remaining for ballistic beam ammo-based and other ammo-based weapons. Reload time is reduced by 50%. So that is all the skills. And then the explanation. And I know that is a lie. It's definitely not from Gundam F91. This unit was developed with alternative equipment specs in case the F91's primary weapon, known as the VSBRs, failed to meet expected performance. Multifunctional armor and newly developed thermonuclear reactors significantly improve the unit's thrust-to-weight ratio. Although VSBR performance was possible with ample power output, measures to ensure reliability during operation had to be considered, resulting in an alternative equipment specifications. A rapid-fire beam Gatling gun was equipped to the back, but since it was not expected to match the firepower of the VSBR, missile launchers loaded with anti-ship missiles were hastily added under the arms as auxiliary weapons. The entire setup is referred to as the back cannon equipment. Unlike the standard F91, shoulder armor was replaced with a reinforced shoulder fin type armor consisting of 4 fins with improved heat dissipation and additional apogee motors built into it. This resulted in higher mobility in comparison to the standard model. And also kind of looks a little bit cooler in my opinion. I do like the new shoulders. Alright, so that is it for the F90 back cannon equipped. As for that custom part, I think it should be this one. Connecting System Support Type 2. Increases ballistic damage to enemies by 70%. It reduces ballistic beam and other ammo-based reload time by 10%. Oh, okay, that's pretty nice. When equipped to support category, ASL area extended by 10. Multiple custom parts of the same type cannot be equipped at once. So this thing has 7% more, deals 7% more damage if you're using ballistic weapons, and then reduces ballistic beam and other ammo-based weapon reload time by 10% if you're using it on a mobile suit that's not a support. If you're using it with a support, you also get the extra ASL area. ASL's not that important, like, because most suits have pretty good ASL already, so that's not, I don't think, gonna impact very much, but I could be wrong. But it only costs 3 medium range slots and 4 long range, so it's not terrible. Alright, that'll do it. I hope you guys enjoyed this update video. I wanted to be a little bit different for once and actually read off the specs this time instead of just letting it be silent the entire time. If you guys want it to be silent next time, just let me know in the comments, but hopefully you guys will enjoy. And then I guess one other thing I would like to let you guys know of, I will probably be making a video later down the line, just talking about some recent rumors about GBO2. So whenever I get a chance to make that video, I'll let you guys obviously know. But until then, I hope you guys enjoy the rest of your day, and I will see you guys later. Take care.